This is a re-upload for archival purposes of my older content. This video was originally uploaded to Experimental Madness in 2017. See the full story in description.
Hey guys, in this video I'll be taking a $30 drone and a $25 camera and stripping the camera and drone down to see if I can get the drone to lift the camera. The drone is a JGRC H98 drone, which came with a 0.3 megapixel camera and looked really bad. So I'm going to use the $25 camera I got from Cash Converters. I got it over a year ago and it has survived quite a lot. It has been tied to a kite string and fallen 20 meters. I've thrown it over a cliff at around 20 meters high.
I just threw my GoPro off of this huge cliff here.
Thrown it on a giant paper aeroplane.
So this is my paper aeroplane, and this is my camera.
Thrown 10 meters into the air by myself. And now it's going to be lifted up 100 meters into the air by a drone with it stripped down to the circuit board and have no LCD screen, microphone or speaker to reduce the weight. Before we begin, I just want you to know that I'm using a very cheap camera. If you were to use an expensive camera, the camera could have software on it that can recognize when the LCD screen or other components are missing and will shut down the camera. My camera is so cheap that it doesn't realize that half of the components are missing. Now, at first, I took off all of the prop guards, legs, and the drone's bad 0.3 megapixel camera. And the drone cannot even get close to lifting the $25 camera. This drone is my sister's, and so she doesn't want me to modify her drone, which leaves just one thing to do. That one thing to do is modify my $25 camera to reduce the weight. Now, before we begin, I just want to let you know that I have just purposely bought myself a clone knockoff of the Syma X5C-1 without a camera, because I want to modify my own drone for aerial photography and do some science experiments with it. Plus, it cost me $10 less than the real one without the camera, so I'm happy with it. Now, the whole point of this video is to see if I can get a camera high in the air to get some aerial video with the cheapest setup. It is a camera from Target called the SDV-5308. Take off all of the plastic, LCD screen, and even the wire to the microphone and the take photo/video button. Obviously, this isn't going to be the same on other cameras, so do this at your own risk. I actually accidentally broke the wire to the microphone containing the take photo button, and I thought I ruined this whole project. But I decided that it is a very small possibility that the metal contacts could possibly short out and think that the button is being pressed. I put a screwdriver in the metal contacts, in and out quickly, and to my surprise, it actually worked. It started recording video. You can always plug the LCD screen back in if you need, as long as you don't cut it with scissors or anything. As you can see, I've gotten rid of the compartment that holds the battery in. Okay, so I've gotten rid of the LCD screen. I've got rid of the LCD screen holder. And I've got rid of the battery holder compartment. And so now I can easily just plug the battery in. And let's just test if this works. So, just going to turn it on here. Oh, okay, so it lit up. For some reason it looks like creepy on my iPad. Okay, so it says do not disassemble, but too late now. I need to be able to push this button to start recording, but I don't need that. Gotta tap it like that. Try again. Oh, there you go, and now it's recording. I actually had to take out the battery, not because of the weight, but because it actually wouldn't connect properly. So I want to be able to solder it together. Okay guys, so this is now the modified camera. I've taken pretty much everything I can think of apart. So all you gotta do now is just push that button, short out the left side of the pins, just like this. Just put it in. Here we go. 3, 2. Oh, it's working. Okay. So that flashing means that it is now recording. And to stop the recording, I've got to just put it in for a second again. And there you go. Now it's done. And now let's say if I accidentally short out the whole thing by going onto the right side of it. There you go. I completely shorted it out. It's now frozen. Push the button again. Nothing happens. I cannot do a single thing. That is why I've got this power bank here. And all I've got to do is get the cord connecting to the power bank, plug it in, and so now when I turn it on, it turns on. Now I just got to unplug it, and I can start recording again if I just get it right. There you go, recording again. Now this is all the junk that I took out of the camera. Okay, so I took the LCD screen off the camera, that weighs 11 grams. I took off the microphone chip, and so now I can just use that screwdriver to start recording. Now the rest of just the casings and stuff. Okay, so I took 46 grams away from this camera. This camera, at first, weighed 82 grams. Now it weighs 36 grams. I've just used rubber bands to connect the camera to the drone. And I've also used styrofoam to get rid of some of the shaking and get rid of a bit of the jittering as well.